a fragrant subject! Woo! My passion isn't hers. I like to build things and help people, teach, and when it's amplified, it's a very simple process, really. For me, it gets into being my family. My father, my mother, my wife, Shelley, my daughter, Faith, my 2 grandsons, and the great-grandson is here, too. So that's a lot of my passion, teaching them, helping them with various things. I wear the chapters of my life. I was born in '55 with Mickey Mouse and Disneyland, a husband, dad, grandpa, and a great-grandpa. He's over there eating. Franken-Truck in our family for over 50 years. Over 5 generations have had something to do with Franken-Truck. It was lovingly named by my wife because she couldn't remember the various years that went into it. Not that I can, but and this here, Sean, which is here in the audience, 4 years old, helped me rebuild a compressor. Look at the spiles on that face. If that doesn't melt you, you're made of ice. What can I say? He was a joy. This one here, when he was 6, I explained to him what I was doing with Franken-Truck, and I said, can I video you? And he said, sure. This guy went in to be a teacher, showed me where the crack was, where everything was. How it was going to go, the whole 9 yards. You could have picked me up off the floor. Sean and Chris wanted to learn how to build things, so I just pulled stuff out of the shop that I wasn't going to use right away. Chris wanted to do the Ghost Rider bike, and so we made drawings and did different things. We went out treasure hunting, finding things that would fit onto it, what we thought it would make it kind of like steampunk or Mad Max or whatever. It was a great time with the boys doing things of this nature. It just doesn't stop. We even got carcasses for fire extinguishers, turned them into hydraulic tanks, made them look like V-twin engines, although the engine's further back because the trike was hydraulically driven. And we went and designed the hydraulic system for them. I explained what it was, how it worked, why they needed a forward and a reverse, how we accomplished that, and everything else. And then we put it all together, and this is what you see on the bottom left is the hydraulic system where the hoses are, and a friend of ours that was into exhaust system donated a turbo, and that little 2-cylinder engine actually spun it. Didn't do anything, but it spun it. It was fun. The maiden of Rat Trike. This is Chris taking it in a forward direction. He's got his little cars going. He's got it in a reverse direction. The hydraulic system wasn't powerful enough, but all of our hard work paid off. We took it to bike shows and car shows. We actually got awards, whether they felt sorry for us, they liked our energy and enthusiasm of what we were doing. We took it to parades through Apple Valley, Phelan, Hesperia, and everything else with Rat Trike and Franken-Truck and something we called Motorhead. It was a statue made out of extra parts. And we actually got awards from that. My mother even got into it when she was up. I think she was flashing back to Mad Max and James Dean. I'm not sure. Maybe even Elvis. She loves Elvis. But she had to get on it and enjoy the time with us. My wife is a cake decorator, or at least a retired one. These are beautiful, but they're fragile. We have to make internal structures for them so we can transport them or transport them in pieces and then assemble them. So I got to make up the inner structures. You like the nipple rings? Is that what it is? Or is it the plunger for the groom's cake? He was a plumber. Because we don't want to hear that, excuse me, oh shit, it's down. Working with Pastor Dave has helped me build a model for the museum. That's a 1/8 scale of our schoolhouse, which was built in 1883 in Hesperia. He took the high work. He's a little taller than I am. I was convalescing from a surgery, so our team, Shelley, my daughter Faith, Chris and Sean got together. I got to say, yeah, it goes there, and it goes there. They did the work. And so treasure every moment. This is Alakai, our newest addition or chapter. I cannot wait to work with him as he gets older. If I told you how that was accomplished, you wouldn't believe it. But embrace your chapters of your life, your passions, and have a great evening.